What's up everybody, and welcome back to my Let's Play of The Legend of Zelda, the Twilight Princess HD. In the last episode, we finished up the last temple in the Twilight, defeated Zant, and well, in this episode, we're not actually going to head to Hyrule Castle and take on Ganon just yet. There is one more thing that we need to do, because we are still missing 3 Post Souls, and well, they're all going to be over here at the Gerudo Mesa. And today, in this episode, we're going to be taking on the Cave of Ordeals. Now, what is the Cave of Ordeals, you might ask? It is a 50-floor gauntlet of enemies. And I would suggest, if you can, or if you know where you may be able to find some extra rubies, like if you maybe marked down some that you missed, or different things like that, go and get those now. Or if you haven't got your giant wallet from Agatha yet, go do that as well, because you're going to need a lot of rubies, because let me tell you, you're going to be using your magic armor a lot. Make sure you stock up on potions as well, because I have a bottle of Great Fairy's Tears, and I have a fairy in a bottle, because you're going to need it. This place is very hard. It's 50 floors of just enemies after enemies, and it gets harder and harder. It's much like the, what's that thing in Wind Waker right behind Grandma's house. It's kind of like that gauntlet as well. They can be taken on in wolf or human form, but I would advise being in human form, as your sword attacks do much more damage than your wolf form does. So anyway, by the way, this thing will take you about an hour to complete, and this is completely optional, by the way, but for us, we want to collect the final 3 Post Souls, all of which are in here. Your power is a gift given only to those with confidence to wield it. Huh. That's no particular person at all. And to start off with, we have one Bokoblin getting ready to attack us. But once you jump down, there is no getting out of here. You can't warp. You just have to either make it to the 10th floor, or every 10th floor, or die. And I would not advise dying. That's not really fun. But I won't be sitting here for an hour-long episode. I'm going to speed this up once I hop down, and maybe play some music to it or something like that. I'm not quite sure yet, but we'll see how this goes, guys. So, 3, 2, 1, let's go. And it won't show that cutscene every time, by the way, guys. Alright, now we're going to speed up. So, 3, 2, 1, go. Alrighty guys, we have made it to the 10th floor, and now, like I said, every 10 floors you will be greeted by a Great Fairy. Now, I do want to go ahead and put out a warning here for this episode. If you've made it this far, you can either skip ahead just a little bit, or you can not watch this episode altogether, but you will need to play through this game, or you will need to play through this temple, or this dungeon, I guess, to collect the final 3 post souls. But if you're sensitive to things like nudity, I mean, you won't see anything in particular, but the great fairies do happen to not have clothes on. So I mean, if you're sensitive to that, you can click off this video now or just skip ahead a little bit. But anyway, once we hop down, we're going to see that. So just a warning, guys, there is nudity in this episode, so please do keep that in mind. Alright, now on with the video. Also, guys, one more thing. If you need to return and equip yourself, luckily at this point in the game we have all the items, but if you're going to do this like temple by temple, at this point now you would need the spinner, and if you do not have that, you can simply talk to the Great Fairy and she will warp you out of here, but we have all the items, so we do not need to do that. Anyway, now that we're here, we can simply hop down and take on these guys. Alrighty guys, we are back. And here is a great fairy. Welcome, hero. The tears you hold, they are blessed. Drink them and you shall endure the danger that awaits you. If you ever need of me, come to this place. So basically we now have free access to Great Fairy's tears. And we can now catch fairies in a bottle whenever we need to, which is pretty great. And this episode's actually probably about 25 minutes, and that only took me 58 minutes. I have a timer here, and well, that was quicker than I thought it usually. I mean, it's about what I estimated, about an hour. Anyway, let's say before we end off this episode, we head over to Castle Town, and then we'll end it off from there, because I don't really want to end it off here in Lake Hylia. So let's head into Castle Town, and we'll end it from here. And one more thing that I want to mention here, guys, is we will not be doing the Cave of Shadows in this Let's Play. I do not have the Wolf Link amiibo, and so we cannot get the Colossal Wallet, sadly. Anyway, we should stand right up here. And that's going to do it all for this episode here, guys. If you like this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated, as it helps out the channel a lot. And if you want to see more content like this, please do consider subscribing. But once again, guys, my name is Connor. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.